Hi and welcome to today's Pilates workout using the fabulous foam roller. Today's Pilates workout is going to specifically target all your core muscles. I hope you really enjoyed today's session. If you do enjoy it, then why don't you download my app? The link is coming up here. And if you download my app, you'll get a 7-day free trial period to try out loads of workouts similar to this one, both with and without props. If you don't enjoy it, no worries, cancel at any time. But hopefully you will love it and we can get really fit and strong together. And if you do enjoy today's workout, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let's get started. Hey everybody. So I want you to lie your foam roller across the mat so it's vertically along the mat. And I want you to sit at one end of it. Now you've got to sit far enough that when we roll back, your shoulder blades, so let's have a little test, have a little check that your shoulder blades touch down on it. And then you're going to come back up. So I might scoot forward even more and then I can get my head also to rest on it. Obviously, it depends how long the roller is and how tall you are. But let's sit up really nice and tall. I want you to reach your hands out in front of you. I want you to look straight ahead. Really feel the length in the top of your ears going up towards the ceiling. I want you to breathe in on the breath. I want you to round through the spine by pulling the lower stomach muscles backwards, by really rounding through the lower back. Eye line drops down. You still reach the hands forward and then keeping your back still. You're not rolling, you're not changing the shape of your spine. You're going to roll slowly, slowly all the way back onto the roller. Just see where you sit. Lovely. So my head is touching down. That's great. So if your head is not touching down, then adjust. I want you to reach your hands out behind you. I want you to sweep them around on the floor. Nice big stretch through the shoulder blades. Bring them up above your chest. Breathe in, chin comes to your chest. Breathe out, try and find your balance. Slowly restack, coming all the way up nice and tall. That's lovely. Let's do 3 more, nice and slowly until you stay down. So really sit up tall when you come up to the top. Roll through your spine, belly button pulls in. Roll slowly back. Try to really feel the feedback one vertebra at a time as you roll down onto the roller. Your head rests down, your arms reach back onto the floor. You sweep your arms around, back to your body. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Breathe in, chin to your chest. Breathe out as slow as you can. You might have to stabilize a little bit with your legs as you come up. 2 more. Breathe in, reach the hands forwards, roll down. You'll see the slower you go, the harder it is because then you're not using momentum. Reach, reach, reach around. Nice big circle. Last one. Slowly. Oh, I nearly fell off it there. Slowly coming all the way out. This is it. This time you're going to roll down and then you're going to stay down on the roller at the bottom. So all the way down. Lovely. Make sure your head is resting. Sweep the hands all the way around and then leave the hands out nice and wide. And just bring your knees in a little bit and just have a moment to just feel the ribs drawing down and the chest opening up for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Bring your arms alongside your body. Okay, so of course you can use your arms a little bit here. But the less you use them, the more work you're gonna do with your core muscles. So just finding your balance. I want you to just stand into the left foot a little bit more and just float your right leg up and then just slowly bring it back down and then swap sides. So try to engage your stomach muscles before you lift your leg up. So how do you engage your stomach muscles? Breathe in on the breath out, pull your belly button to your spine, find your core connection, and then slowly bring the foot down. Last one on this side, taking your time, just finding your center. Superb feedback here with the roller in this position. You can really feel if you haven't quite got that full stomach connection. On the next one, take your time. Find your tabletop position. That's that 90-degree line at your knee, 90-degree at the hip. Your arms are still on the floor. And now whenever you're ready, keeping the left leg still, you're going to float that bent knee forwards and down. Try not to touch the mat at the bottom. Just slowly pause, breathe in, slowly come back up. So when you touch your foot down, your muscles can take a little rest, a little break. So ideally, just hover just off the mat And then make sure you recruit those stomach muscles by using your breath out on the way back up. So you breathe in at the bottom, use your breath out to engage the belly button, to engage those lower stomach muscles to come back up. Amazing. Hope you're feeling your stomach. Find your stomach. It's really easy just to use your legs. Let's do one more on each leg. Amazing. And then on the next one, keep the range small. Double legs forward and down. So I'm not even going anywhere near the mat here. I'm just trying to have that pause when all the work is still in my stomach, it's not transferred to my back, and then slowly come back up. Challenge your range by all means, but if it creeps into your back, then don't go down so low. Let's do 3 more until you hold. 3. Really find those lower stomach muscles. And 2. Last 1. Let's have a little hold. Let's calm down, hold, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Fantastic. Bring the feet down. Let's reach the hands up to the ceiling. We're going to do a few bridges. What you'll see when you squeeze the glutes and then you roll down is that you don't have that much range when you're on the roller. So you're going to peel up, lift the tailbone up, and then slowly roll down. Tailbone is the last thing it touches. Again, making sure you're really in the center. So you're just peeling up and then you're just coming back down. Let's do 2 more. Peeling up. Feel that length in the front of the body. Rib cage draws down towards the hips so you don't pop your ribs forward. Keep the ribs and the stomach connected. And let's come up and hold and breathe. Staying up there, you're going to float the right arm out. And then you're going to come back in. Left arm goes out and then come back in. And now really try to feel that you're sending the arm away from the shoulder blade. So you should really feel the shoulder blade connecting towards the roller as that arm goes out to the side. So as my right arm goes out, I feel my right shoulder blade just gliding towards the roller, towards my spine, and vice versa. Let's do 1 more on each side, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips up high. Last one. And then as slow as you can, come all the way back down. Lovely. Let's bring the hands back down. Now, the feet are on the floor now, and you're going to reach your hands up to the ceiling. And just to begin with, we're just going to reach the right arm back, but only as far as you can keep the ribs connected to the stomach, and you don't pop and lift your back up. And then slowly come back in. Swap sides. Right arm stays still. Float the other arm back, slowly come back in. So there's no point just chucking your hand back. You move from the shoulder blade and you try to make sure that you connect into the stomach muscles. So you breathe in to begin, and on the breath out, you float the arm back, pull the belly button to your spine, breathe in, breathe out, come back in. So you want to feel your core connection. Now take your time here. As one arm goes back, see if you can float. Oh no, I can't. Float one leg up, take your time, the opposite leg, and then slowly come back in. Swap sides. So you really got to find your balance. Make sure you got a little bit of weight into the resting foot, and then you're going to float up. And you might feel one side feels way more stable than the other. If it feels too much and you feel like you're going to roll off, then just stay working with your hands and your legs separately and alternate between each. Let's do 1 more on each side. Definitely feeling those core muscles and the obliques. Last one. Slowly come back up. Lovely. Now, I want you to bring your arms back alongside your body. I want you to bring your legs back into the tabletop. And I want you to bring the left knee in and then reach the right leg out and then swap. Single leg extension, single leg stretch, bringing the knee in, sending the leg away. So your main focus is on the leg reaching away towards the wall in front. Now, just to make it a bit more challenging, go onto your elbow so you're not resting too much into your hands, and then swap, and then swap. Breathe in, breathe out, swap. For 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6. Really scoop the stomach in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold this side, reach, breathe, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides, reach, hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in, have a little hug of the knees, have a little reset, have a little pull of the knees in. Fantastic. Now, last bit of work, lying on the roller in this position. Let's do our double leg stretch. So you're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out, reach the legs forwards, and then pull the knees back in. Breathe in, breathe out, reach the legs forwards, and then come back in. Let's go onto your elbows to make it harder. Reach and breathe. 5. Really flatten and scoop the stomach in. And don't go down too low. 4. But go down low enough that it's all in your stomach. And 3. Reach away. And reach. 2. Fantastic. Now reach and hold and breathe. And as slow as you can, bring both legs straight up to the ceiling from your core. Take your time. And now have a little hug in. Bring your feet down. Have a little reset. Bring your arms out. Have a little rock from side to side. Quite intense, eh? Being on the roller, there's no cheating really, is there? Now push up through the hands, but let's stay on the roller. Okay, let's bring the roller back a little bit. And let's go onto our hands. So really push up through the arms so you're not going to collapsing down. Push up through the arms, bring the legs into a tabletop position. And let's do alternating. Single leg, one single leg, other single leg, knee stays bent, and then double legs going down. Coming slowly back up, no momentum. Single leg, swap legs, and both legs coming down. Okay, let's do 2 more sets of each with a hold at the end of each. Ooh. Last one, let's hold on each one. One leg comes down, hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides, hold and breathe. Other leg down, don't let it touch the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up, both legs down. Push up, scoop the stomach in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. Straighten the legs out. And just reach the legs forward. Pull the belly button back. Have a nice flexion, a nice stretch here. And just breathe. So I love having the roller in that way. Let's do a little bit now with the roller swiveled around the other way. So now you're going to roll the roller the other way round and you're going to stay sitting on it. And we're going to bring in now a little bit more of your upper body. So making sure you've got a comfortable position. We're going to go back to that similar position, but you'll feel like the roller now kind of requires something slightly different to stay on it. So making sure your hands are in a good position behind you. We're going to go into our single leg reach forwards and then pull it back in. Swap side, single leg reaches forward, come back in. So the other leg stays still. It doesn't come in past tabletop. You're pushing up high. You're scooping your stomach in. For 6 and 5. Scoop and flatten the stomach muscles in. 4, 3, 2. Last one and 1. Come back in. And then carefully, you're going to roll on your back. But your roller's going to just stay underneath your tailbone. And you're going to bring your legs back into a tabletop position. So just feeling that making sure the roller is in the right position. And let's go into double legs, reaching up to the ceiling. So you're going to breathe in, your left leg's going to stay still, and you're going to try to draw a line with the toe of the right leg all the way down on the wall in front, and slowly come back up, swap sides. Right leg stays still, left leg reaches away, but don't go so low that you lose the connection in the stomach. So we're very much focusing on your lower stomach muscles here. Lovely. Just going to do this short series. The lower stomach muscles, and we're going to just change the position of the roller soon to bring in a bit more upper stomach muscles as well. On the next one, the right leg comes down. As it's coming back up, the left leg comes down. So the legs cross on the diagonal. So you're not waiting for one leg to come up, it's crossing down low. And you're breathing and there's no momentum, not a fast swing of the legs. It's a really controlled, hold on to your lower stomach muscles to really feel those lower stomach muscles working for 3. And reach, 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 2. And 1. And slowly come back in. Have a hug of your knees in. Bring your feet onto the mat. Squeeze and lift the hips up. Roll the roller away. Roll all the way back down. Breathe in, breathe out, coming all the way up. And now we're going to just bring the roller for our last bit of work behind us so that when you lie down, it should be just around your shoulder blades. So we're just going to finish today's speedy core session using the foam roller beneath the shoulder blades to really get in to the top of the stomach and those lower stomach muscles as well. So just to begin with, I want you to just draw your ribcage down towards your belly button in this extended position when your head and your shoulders are resting on your shoulders are resting on the roller, your head's over the roller, your elbows are out nice and wide and they're slightly elevated, as in they're not splayed all the way out. They're slightly lifted up, they're not too much. They're going to stay nice and still. You're going to keep your head heavy in your hands. You're going to curl up, breathe out, breathe in, coming up and over the roller, keeping your ribs pulling down. And let's go into some curl ups. And then coming back down, really find the stomach muscles here to curl up. Don't yank on your head and your shoulders. Let your head rest heavy in your hands and really use the front of your stomach to do this work. Incredibly important to make sure you're moving from the right place. Let's do 2 more until we add the legs in. Well, I say the legs, but really it's the lower stomach muscles that will be added in as you float the legs up if you're doing it correctly. On the next one, you're going to breathe, and on the breath out, you're going to float your right knee into tabletop. And as you come down, you're going to bring the foot back down. Swap sides. Left knee comes into tabletop, and then really use those lower stomach muscles to bring the leg down as the upper body, as the head and the shoulders go over the roller. Let's stay on this. Let's do another 4. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up, slowly coming down, and 3. Really intense bit of ab work, and 2. Lovely, and 1. Now on this next one, you're going to do exactly the same thing with the lower body, but this time you're going to rotate round, bring your left elbow to your right knee, and then come back down. We're going to crisscross. So legs stay the same. They stay in that hip distance position, coming straight up, straight down, but the upper body from the obliques, from the side muscles, rotates up and around. Let's do 5 more until you hold in 5. And curling up high, 4. And 3. Really feel those lower stomach muscles and those obliques. 2. Now let's stay on this side. So you're going to curl up, stay on the side you're on. As you're curling up towards the bent knee, then you're going to lengthen and lift the opposite leg straight up. And then you're going to reach it away and then come back up nice and slowly, staying curled up, staying on that side. Reach away, slowly come back up. Let's do 4 more for 4. Really use those lower stomach muscles. No momentum, no swinging of that leg. And 3, curl up a bit higher. Lovely, and 2. Last 1, and 1. And then swap sides. This time curling up to the other direction. And then the other straight leg reaches forward and slowly comes down. So imagine you're pushing that leg through some kind of thick liquid. The bent knee side staying nice and still. You're staying curled up for 4. And 3. 2. Reach that leg away. Lovely. Last 1 and 1. Curl back in. Stay curled up high. Breathe. Stay curl up a bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come back down. Bring your hands behind if it feels all right. Feel that nice stretch and just breathe. Now I want to do a little bit of just upper back for the moment, and then we're going to bring in a bit more lower body again as well. So just to begin with, I want you to interlace your hands behind your head like you did at the start of this. And now I want you to side bend over to the right, come back into the center, side bend over to the left. So in terms of your eye line, you're looking straight up on the ceiling. And as you side bend, you're staying looking straight up. It doesn't drop behind you. You're not letting the head come back. It's staying in that neutral position. Your head is resting in your hands. And now let's incorporate some thoracic circles. So now you're going to curl up and then you're going to circle up and over to the right, all the way around, and then come back up through the middle. So you're just circling in one direction and you're just feeling the lower body's nice and still. You're just mobilizing the upper body. Let's do 2 more. So really getting into the obliques, but also wonderful mobility work as well. Last one. Lovely. And now let's reverse the direction of those circles. So still keeping the lower body nice and still, circling, mobilizing that thoracic. Let's do 3 more. For 3. Should feel good. And 2. Last one and 1. Lovely. Coming up and over the foam roller. Have a reset and just breathe. Make sure the roller's in a comfortable position. If it's come up too high, then bring it down low and vice versa. And now we're going to bring both the elbows in towards the knees and both the legs up. So elbows are slightly elevated. You're going to go onto the balls of the feet of the toes. So you're not resting your heels down. You're going to breathe and you're going to curl up, bring your elbows to your knees. Breathe in, just the toes tap, tap. And breathing in, breathing out, elbows come towards your knees and then your elbows open out wide. Should feel like a lot of work in the core. Really pull the lower stomach muscles in. And let's do 4 more to stay curled up in 4. Breathe in and breathe out. 3, 2, and last one. Stay curled up. Now reach the arms forward. We're going to go into our double leg stretch. So the arms stay reaching forward. You're going to breathe in. You're going to breathe out. Reach the legs forward. Circle the arms around. Stay curled up nice and high. Reach the arms back and then stay curled up. Reaching the arms back and then circle them out all the way towards your feet. Breathe in, flat on the stomach, breathe out, reach. Let's do 4 more. Reach away, curling back in, and 3. Really feel those lower stomach muscles, and 2. Last one, let's reach, hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl back in, stay curled up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Carefully come back down. Oh, having a few more difficulties with the foam roller today than usual, but that is how it is. Don't let these things phase you. Just keep working through them. Just stretch, just going up and over the roller. Just breathe. What an intense session that was for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Carefully, let's swivel round. Let's go into a child's pose. Feet together, knees nice and wide, hands on the roller. Bum heavy, reach, 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 and breathe. Let's do some really nice inhales and exhales. On every exhale, let your chest draw down towards the mat. A little bit more. Breathe in, release a little. Breathe out, go further. 3, 2, lovely, and 1. Carefully come up and well done. You finished that super intense foam roller workout. I hope you really feel your core muscles in the right way. Please do join me for another workout again soon. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.